Hello, and welcome to Farming Simulator 22. Let's play Silverrun Forest. I am your host, Fields and Skylines. How's everyone doing? We're in January. We're all down by the lake at another picturesque area of the map. Nice little farmhouse by a little farm field right on the waterway here. Trees, pine trees covered in snow. Such a great map. So, like I said, it is January. First thing I want to do is check on our productions and see how they're doing to see what we may need to do. First, we've got to turn the wood off. We are out of wood at the lumber mill. We knew we were going to run out. We didn't deliver any last month. um, so that is okay. We have probably a bunch of stuff out there like we could sell. Um, we're still doing all right at the wood turner. It shows that they're storing bowls. That must mean we have a bunch of stuff there to sell. Metal's running. We're storing 1,000 liters of metal, so that needs to get sold as well. Plenty of ore. So I think plenty of planks, plenty of wood for planks. So I really don't think we need to refill anything. We'll check on the roller coaster. I think we do have a lot to sell. I did load up our log truck and our trailer, so that's ready to go and get delivered to sawmill. But I am not. Wow, that snow is slippery. This is a UTV. It should be able to handle this. No problem. All right, so this snow is going to be an issue. Obviously, so there might not be a whole lot we're going to do in this month of January other than replenish. We might add a few more planks to the wood turner. It said it had 5,000, but it was in the red, and we can get that green. We'll take wood up to the sawmill. This road looks okay. And then we'll probably check on the roller coaster and see if the roller coaster has any needs and deliver those. If not, then we'll figure out what to do with all of our production items. The other thing I want to do is buy a I got rid of our lease because we have enough money, which we're going to do in this episode. We're going to buy our own truck to put underneath our own dumper so that we don't have to lease one anymore. As you can see, I'm not going to hit the car. Our lumber truck is over there ready to go. We'll be back. Let's go check on the roller coaster first and see what we have need for. Yeah, so like in these winter months, I don't think we'll do a whole lot of logging or a whole lot of much anything. We'll skip through them pretty quick. So yeah, that would be nice. Plus, I think that with spring coming, we should have easier time of doing like those rock contracts. If we want to do another rock contract, we should have an easier time transporting the wood. The deadwood one in the spring might be tough. We may want to do that one more in the summer. Here we are. So we have 27 liters of floor tiles to process before we flip to the next stage. I don't know how much this will hold. I know that it only holds 1,000 liters of floor tile at one time. So I don't think we're going to bring anything here. If there is anything, we will sell it. Because I think we're pretty much ready to go for that next round of processing goods. So let's go check and see floor tiles. Speaking of floor tiles, let's go take a look and see if we have any floor tiles to sell. I know we want to make use of the train at some point, and this might have been a good episode to do it, but I don't want to try to do the trade until I have either a telehandler or skid steer telehandler thing to use, because it's a little hard to load the train with the forklift. Oh, look at that. We got 4,000 liters of flooring. Let's check the price for flooring. I probably missed it. Floor tiles. So it looks like Elm Creek always is the best, but otherwise, if we take it to the boatyard, that would be the next best, or the Silverrun market. I'll probably just take it to the Silverrun market. I don't know if I want to take anything to the boatyard yet, just because I think I want to buy the boatyard and at some point and start building a boat in between here. So yeah, we're gonna take it to the market. We don't always have to get the best price for our goods. We just have to get a good price. Because in this playthrough, money won't really, as you've noticed, money's not really been too much of a problem. So we will have some bowls and some pepper grinders probably to sell as well. Those are always a little bit harder to pick up, take a little bit longer to do. So I'm going to leave those for a later time lapse or jump cut. Just because of the difficulty of getting them. So we just drop right in here. Sold another 13, almost $14,000. All right. So I'm gonna do a quick. I think I'll do a bit of a jump cut here to drop the wood up at the sawmill. We'll come back and take a look at how much wood we have, and then we will go about possibly a time lapse of selling. And then we can probably, after we sell everything, we can probably jump into our next month, which might just be harvesting some wood and getting ready to restock the sawmill. So I guess we will do a jump cut here, and then I will see you once we're up at the sawmill. All right, we made it up to the sawmill. We are dumping our logs up here. I don't know how many we have, but I do want to check out what we have for product to sell. As you can see, we do have quite a bit of wood. We did harvest a bunch and get it prepared nicely. So in pretty good shape. But we have boards. And we have some long plank and some more boards. And we have some of these prefab wall things. So I think these planks I think I'll take 2,000 liters. I'll take a bunch of these, I guess, to the wood turner. I don't know about the rest. Now, there is back here the wood chip pile. And I don't know. I mean, it's starting to get a little bit bigger, but I don't know how many that is. It really doesn't say anywhere how much wood chips that is. But I don't think it's worth it yet to come here with a bucket, scoop it up into a dump truck to sell somewhere. In fact, what do wood chips go for? Wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. I don't even see them in here. There they are. Well, a couple thousand or $1,000 per 100. So maybe they do sell pretty good. Look at that. Um, we'll probably have to. We'll probably have to pick some up and sell some. I look at that, and this is the time of year where they're most valuable. So I think we'll wait a little while before we'll probably go another year. This looks like it's big enough to hold even more. So we aren't going to worry or fuss about that too much. I'm wondering why we didn't get a large pallet pop out of this area here. But we got a board. Very curious. I don't know. But we do have to come back here to get some stuff sold. How are we doing? The trailer's emptied. It does not look like it's emptying the cab. So let's see if we can't go back a little further. There we go. All right, so let's check how much wood we have right about now. At the old sawmill, we have 13, almost 14,000. We'll probably get in the mid-20s. So that's perfect. Let's let this do its thing, and let's just jump back to the farm, or to our base here. And let's take a look at getting our metal sold, and then let's go and get some other stuff done. And I'm probably going to do all the selling in a time lapse. So we'll jump into a time lapse right now of selling product. So we'll see you all here shortly. Enjoy the music. All right, I did a shortened time lapse there. I decided not to sell any of our wood yet because I'm trying to decide, do I want to buy the shipyard and start delivering all the goods there, and then when the ship sells, make the profit? Or do I not want to buy the shipyard, deliver all of the goods there, make money when I deliver the goods, but don't make money on the boat? And I'm sure the boat probably makes more money than the goods that you deliver. So I have enough to buy the shipyard, or I have enough to buy the truck. Now, we have enough ore to keep pumping out metal for at least 2 more months. 24 cycles a month, 416. So 4,000, 8,000, 8,000 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. 24,000. Like, we have at least 3 months worth of ore, 5 months worth of ore. So we don't need to buy a truck for 5 months. So I could buy the shipyard. Now, unfortunately, if you buy the shipyard, you deliver wood to it, you don't get paid like you get paid delivering stuff to the roller coaster and other places. So that is the big dilemma. Um, what to do? What to do? And this is something I got to decide here shortly. So let's quickly take a look though at how much wood we got. We got in that one delivery about 26,000 liters of wood. Um, that is exciting. Very exciting. We got, what else did we get? I delivered, like you saw, 5,000 or 4,000 liters of planks. I turned on staircase railing because I was thinking, well, maybe if we do the boat, we're going to need some of that to be delivered to the shipyard. Still have floor tiles going. Um, it's slow process, but we'll get there. I didn't deliver any wood here. We don't have any long planks left or short planks. I did in the sawmill turn on both. So I think this is where we're going to start getting to the point where we're going to need to harvest a lot of wood and just get stuff going. I don't think I am going to do the dump truck right now because we have plenty of ore. And when we start running low, then I will. But I think what I'm going to do is drive over to the shipyard and take a look at how many goods it needs and if it's worth, or do I just want to deliver goods? Because it requires quite a bit of goods that we could sell and make decent money. So we're coming up at the shipyard right here. This is the shipyard. It makes a beautiful yacht, and you can make as many of them as you want. Unlike the roller coaster, you can only restore once. Now, I don't know if you don't own it, if you can make as many of these as you want. But it tells you, like, kind of like right here what you need. So it's not a production in the sense that you deliver stuff and you turn things on and off. It kind of does its thing as you deliver. But this is, but like also like roller coaster though, it does it in phases, right? And if you need all of that, like, I find it hard to believe that it's cheaper or you make more money selling the boat than you do just delivering stuff. I don't know how much the boatyard pays for things, so let's take a look and see if we can see. So like we come in here, um, boatyard's going to give us 5,000 per 1,000 meters. for metal. So it will pay for that. What else? Wood beams. Boatyard will pay us. What else? Planks. Boatyard will pay us for planks at 2,100 liters per 2,100 per 1,000 liter. So it will pay us. And if we just bring the stuff to it, it might be better. Boatyard, yep. Also, it's kind of interesting, like as you go through some of this stuff, you can see um, what you need. Like, it doesn't need railings. Boatyard apparently does not need railings. Does it need prefab walls? It's metal, it's floor tile. Roller coaster's going to need buckets. So, like, it's kind of cool that you can go through these, see what they're going to buy. I also know the boatyard's going to need fabric. I've heard people talk about that. I don't know how we're going to source fabric because I didn't want to bring in sheep or have to take care of sheep to get wool to make a spinnery. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can buy it, and not maybe. I know I can buy it, but what do you think? Should we buy it and just go for it, or more pre-placed buildings for your pleasure? This boatyard can be purchased if there is no owner. It acts as a normal selling station. If you're the owner, be sure to bring your captain's hat. The boatyard requires wood beams, planks, floor tiles, metal, and fabric. Once the boat is finished and launched, the owner of the boatyard gets paid. If another farm owns the boatyard, you can still help by delivering resource, but you need to talk with the boatyard's owner to get paid. Okay, so what that is saying is if it's not owned, you get paid when you drop stuff off. If it is owned, like if you're playing co-op and it's owned by someone else, you can bring stuff here, but it won't pay you. The other owner will have to pay you. Otherwise, if you own it, you get paid when the boat is built. What do we want to do? So sitting up the shop, I have wood beams and I have absolutely nothing else that this thing wants. And I have no metal. I think I'm going to wait a month and buy it in a month. So I think I will then buy a truck. I'll sell the wood I have. In fact, I want to stop producing wood right now. I am going to sell what's up there. But first, we're going to buy the truck. And get that back in its place. And we'll sell all that wood. And then maybe next month in like February, we will start working on the boat and see what our orders are. But what this tells me is we are really going to be pushing that sawmill. So that means we're going to really need to keep it full of a lot of wood. So we will have to do some harvesting on camera, which I don't think is that big of a deal. So I want to buy, we're right into here. All right, trucks. So obviously it's a TLX Phoenix. I never know which one is my favorite between the three, technically four, but if it's the D60, the Caterpillar, or the CMS, I'm going to go D60 just to be different. Once that loads in, we will configure it to be what we need it to be. Which is X2, rigid X2. See, there's these other rigids, but I'm too far. Rigid X2 is what we need. We are going to upgrade the engine one notch to 555, 585 horse. Keep the same tires, wheels set up. Heavy duty, maybe because we're going to be going by ore. We'll see how much that gets into price. Special editions, black bell. Pretty cool. Copperhead does the copper. Maybe that's the one we'll do. Now, the interesting thing is, like, these don't cost any extra. I think I'm going to go with the black bell, and any truck we get or semi we get is going to try to match this. Well, this one's kind of specific. Well, we're one big corporation that owns many things. So yeah, I think we're going to try to get stuff to match. I went with the black bell because the back is going to be black. Decals, I don't think we want any of these. Lighting, I don't know what these do. Oh, they're right there. So we'll leave that. We'll leave bumper stock. We don't need that. We're going to do US style single exhaust. We don't need get crazy strobe lights. Sure. Grand for strobe lights. So no. Exhaust stock. Passenger, why not? Even though we aren't playing co-op. Main color. Now, do we want to change the color? Let's see. We have a bunch of choices. Really haven't thought about what our I haven't thought much about what our colors should be. Kind of like that. Frame can stay black, rims can stay the same, everything else can be the same. All right. So this is gonna be $90,000 with our add-ons. I'm happy with it. We're gonna hit buy. And since we don't have follow me, we're gonna have to drive both these back. But I think that is all right. So I am gonna jump up here and drive this guy back first. And this is our new dump truck. I know some people play where they buy different bodies, different back things because you can take them on and off. I don't like to do that because I don't really see that happening in real life where you buy just like, I know like that's how you build these things. You buy a stock frame like this and then they build whatever on it or around it. but like you can't just instant switch them like the game shows, which is why I don't tend to do that, which makes things a little more pricey, more expensive, a little slower. I am okay with that. I know very well. There we go. Turn off. Super. All right, so I think for this month we're pretty much done. I think what I'm gonna do is drive my equipment back and then come up here and sell the rest of that wood. I'm gonna do that off camera. This episode is probably right about where it could be. And then for the next episode in December, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up and we're gonna just harvest we're gonna cut down a bunch of trees and get, a bunch of wood ready for the sawmill, because we are going to buy that boatyard next month, and we're going to want to have wood ready for the sawmill, wood ready for the roller coaster, wood ready for flooring, wood ready for the wood turner. So we have a lot of these. Buying the boatyard just adds to it, and it also takes away a source of revenue because we won't be selling as much wood product, and we'll really be relying on selling our metal. So our income is probably going to go down a little bit. But there are a few things left on this map I want to show, like containers, train selling. So stick with me, we will get to them. But with that, I think we're going to leave the episode right here. So comment down below if you like the idea of buying the boatyard. If you don't, let me know, and maybe we'll shift in that next episode and not do that. Also, let me know your thoughts on just in general on this playthrough, and how you think it's going, and how much this map is beautiful, like all the Giants maps have this much detail. Please, if you like what I'm doing, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing and you like the content, please think about subscribing. It does motivate me to keep going. Also, thank you for watching. Please have yourselves all a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.